Welcome to the Nomad Life Success Podcast, episode 106. I'm Aria Reyes. Today, we're tackling the Nomad Emergency Energy Kit, so you can build real freedom without sacrificing your health and energy.
Hook. You land after a red-eye, your laptop still in your backpack, your client scheduled a noon rollout, and you open your inbox to a thread that says, "Where's the final deliverable?" That sinking feeling hits. Your body is foggy, your Wi-Fi is shaky, and your brain refuses to sequence priorities. I've been there, and I want you to stop living for those heroic sprints. Today, I'll teach you a suitcase-sized 15-minute protocol that prevents that moment from ruining your week. Episode Promise. By the end of this episode, you'll have a 3-part blueprint: body, environment, workflow, plus 10 portable fixes you can execute in under 15 minutes to restore cognitive energy and protect deliverables. Outcomes: clearer focus, stabilized mood, and a repeatable checklist you can open in an airport, cafe, or shared apartment and actually execute. Root causes: why energy collapses on the road. First, the body. Disrupted sleep, dehydration, and inconsistent nutrition weaken executive function. Second, the environment. Poor light, noise, and unreliable connectivity increase cognitive load. Third, the workflow. Unclear priorities, time zone chaos, and reactive inboxing make problems cascade. When those 3 systems fail together, you don't just lose energy, you lose dependability. Step 1. Body. Your 6-minute physiological reset. Start with hydration. 400 milliliters of water with a pinch of electrolyte powder or a travel electrolyte sachet. Next, a 6-minute breathing protocol to reoxygenate and downshift the stress response. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold 2, exhale for 6. Repeat for 6 minutes while seated with your feet grounded. Then a 2-minute mobility routine. Roll your shoulders, open your chest, and do 2 slow hip hinges to wake the posterior chain. Pack these travel-safe supplements: low-dose magnesium glycinate for sleep and muscle relaxation, a vitamin D capsule if you're deficient, and L-theanine for acute calm. Avoid high-dose stimulants, unregulated pre-workout powders, and anything you haven't cleared with a clinician. Step 2. Environment. A 5-minute workspace triage. First, control light. Face natural light when you can, or use a directional lamp aimed at your working area to cue alertness. Second, noise control. Use over-ear headphones or a simple foam earplug pair. If noise is intermittent, cue a white noise playlist for the background. Third, connectivity hacks. Toggle airplane mode, then reconnect to the strongest network. Use your phone as a hotspot and prioritize the one app you need. Finally, reduce cognitive load with a 1-page desk setup. Clear visible clutter. Open only the window or app for your current task, and set a visible timer. These small changes lower friction and keep you from spiraling into reactive work. Step 3. Workflow. Your 60-30 focus loop and triage scripting. The 60-30 loop is simple: 60 minutes of single-task focus, 30 minutes of recovery or triage. If you only have 30 minutes, do a single 25-minute sprint with a 5-minute triage. Before each sprint, write 1 sentence, the single outcome you will deliver in this block. Use triage scripts to buy breathing room with clients. An example line: I can deliver X by 24 hours from now, or a condensed version by today at 4 p.m. Which would you prefer? That gives structure and options without overpromising. If a client pushes, offer the minimal viable version first and schedule follow-up. Scripted options reduce decision fatigue and protect your credibility. Supplement and course tie-in. For acute recovery, keep the kit minimal: electrolyte sachet, magnesium glycinate, low-dose caffeine plus L-theanine combo if you need a focused lift, and a melatonin or magnesium option for sleep depending on your needs. Safety note: consult your clinician before starting new supplements, rotate options, and avoid making any single compound your crutch. If you want the full checklist and quick reference cards for airports, cafes, and shared apartments, grab the downloadable Emergency Energy Kit checklist and the mini course in the show notes. It's a compact set of templates, packing lists, and the exact breathing script I use. Real example and mistake to avoid. I once relied on 3 espresso shots to push through a transatlantic travel day, ignored sleep debt, and promised a deliverable for the next morning.
I burned through jittery focus, missed a critical formatting issue, and cost myself a client call. The exact misstep was over-reliance on stimulants instead of addressing hydration, a short mobility reset, and clear triage with the client. If I'd used the kit, hydrated, done the 6-minute breathing reset, set a single outcome, and offered an option for a condensed deliverable, the client would have gotten a clean version, and I would have avoided the avoidable error. Learn from that. Stimulants can mask issues, but don't fix the root cause. Immediate action step, a 9-minute bedtime and overnight prep you can do tonight. Minute 1, drink 250 to 400 milliliters of water with a small electrolyte packet. Minutes 2 through 7, do the 6-minute breathing protocol. Inhale 4, hold 2, exhale 6, then sit quietly for 30 seconds. Minutes 8 and 9, 2 minutes of mobility, shoulder rolls, chest openers, and a gentle forward fold to release the back. Then prepare one thing for tomorrow. Plug in your charger in an obvious place and set your 1-sentence outcome for the morning in a note app. That 9-minute routine makes you vastly more likely to wake capable instead of defeated.
Recap and custom CTA. Quick recap. 3 systems: body, environment, workflow. 3 steps: a 6-minute physiological reset and travel supplement checklist, a 5-minute workspace triage, and the 60-30 focus loop with triage scripting. Risks to note: don't rely on a single supplement or stimulant, and keep the kit executable under pressure. 3 non-negotiables and 2 optional items. Custom CTA. Download the Emergency Energy Kit checklist in the show notes. Pick one item from tonight's 9-minute routine to use before bed, then report your win in the show notes. I read them and I'll highlight wins on the feed.
That's your blueprint for today. Small, consistent actions create massive freedom. Freedom isn't worth it if you're burned out. Tune in tomorrow for a short episode on optimizing sleep on the move. Practical hotel room hacks that actually work. Thanks for listening.